Because some stories are not songs, they are warnings. It is a record carved into living wood. 3 worlds, 3 wars, 3 suns. I will speak them in order, and you will listen in silence. If your heart trembles, that is the point. First world, men reached for the sun with greedy hands. They named it sacred progress, while chains still ruled the lands. The bound ones lifted prayers with salt around their mouth, and laughter answered suddenly, like fire walking south. Was that first son born from mercy or from rage made clean? Did he dance to break the ankle or to shame the unseen? Then earth god rose in fury, the ground began to split. The serpent of hellfire circled and swallowed light bit by bit. They did not only kill the flame, they buried even the name. They turned dawn into a monster and freedom into shame. The first world ended twice, once by fire, once by ink. A murder of the record, so the living would not think. If joy becomes a crime, who writes the guilty law? If truth becomes a threat, who orders it to fall? Harley holds the first panel, like ash inside a bowl. A sun that burned too bright, made silence of the whole. In chaos, there is void. Will the sun rise, or will fate be destroyed? Is this salvation or another cruel lie? How many must fall before the false gods die? They will meet again. 1,000 tides later, the second son took breath. Joy boy with drums inside his ribs and promises that bled. He heard the chained ones crying, he swore the sea would see a sky above the deep ones, a dawn for you and me. Did he promise fishermen daylight, then run out of days? Did 20 crowns come smiling, then drown him in their praise? The second world sank slower, like dead that will not sleep, and his apology stayed behind, a scripture in the deep. They call him failure in their halls, yet fear his laugh in waves, because the sea remembers names even when it buries graves. Was the ancient kingdom a table where every race could eat, or a feast they shattered open to keep their stolen seed? If the world was washed under, what truth did they conceal? A bridge, a weapon of how the ocean still can feel. Harley holds the second panel, like rain that won't depart. A sun that laughed once, then drowned. With a broken heart, they can't be met again. Salvation or another cruel lie? How many must fall before the false gods die? They will meet again. Now the third world trembles. The mural speaks of now. A troubled shadow remembers a promise burning vow. They call the next sun destroyer, with trembling in their breath, because guilty thrones name sunrises, the cousin of their death. Destroy like the land itself, or destroyed like the lie? Destroyed like the people, or the throne in the sky? If the red line is a scripture, it starts to crack and bleed. Is that the world ending, or the world becoming free? In chaos, there is void. first son fell in fire, the second fell in debt. The third son walks the shoreline, and the wheel is turning yet. So carry this like scripture, not comfort, not a tune, because Harley does not promise peace. It only points to doom. See, come closer to the flame. Have you heard of a man who asked for a king stronger than his blade and never found him? They call him Sword God Ryuma, Dragon Slayer, guardian of a closed off land. But tell me, if a man hunts a king his whole life, what does it mean if he was the king in his own hand? In a foreign town far from Wano snow, did he chase a rumor or a fate he used to know? When he asked, where's the strongest swordsman, was it pride or prayer? Did he seek an enemy outside or something hiding there? When a false hero claimed the kill, did rumor taste the light? Did he see a simple coward or a system in the sky? Was that dragon just a monster hanging low above the street? Or a question from the sea asking, will you still draw steel and stand on your own feet? Was he hunter or was he test? Did he cut a beast or history's chest? Did heaven flinch when his blade came down, or only one small burning town? When he walked the lantern roads of Wano's golden night, did he feel a lost great kingdom breathing under light? Did he hear of joy boys feasting, sailors' quiet song? Did he ask, what is this void they hide, and who first named it wrong? If sun god Nico one stands over Wano's ridge, did a sword guard that memory like an unseen bridge? Did world government eyes glance once and turn away in fear? Did he say, leave that land of dragons, there is old fire here? Was Ruma just a swordsman, painted rice and peace, or a wall between their holy peace and what they tried to seize? When the dragon over capital coiled like crown of flame, did he cut a threat to Wano or a piece of evil's game? Did he know the name of day or only feel its way? Was he shield for hidden dawn or just a blade of fate? If white century ash still sleeps beneath that soil, did he swing for simple honor or a much older toil? Why did Shusui darken till it shone like frozen night? Does steel turn black from battle or from carrying too much light? Did every dragon, every raid, every silent choice he made burn his soul into that sword until the metal earned his shade? When his corpse was stolen to a ship of moonless bark, did he watch through stolen eyes while zombies laughed in dark? When Zoro faced his borrowed form beneath that heavy moon, did Ryuma ask, is this the king I searched for far too soon? When their blades spoke without words in that abandoned sky, did he test the green-haired swordsman or just whisper, also try? When he passed Shusui away and that way depart? Did he hand off just a weapon or a piece of Wano's heart? Did he see in Zoro's stance a shadow of his own? Did he think at last another fool who'll swing against the throne? Was that gift a simple prize or silent ancient vow? Take this path I could not finish, you walk it now. Tell me, child, who was the king he hunted till his days fell through? A nameless future swordsman or the man behind his view? If every duel left only silence where the challenge used to be, did he ever ask if no one beats me? What does that make me? Did Joy Boy's ghost watch from the deep while rumor guarded land? Did Nika's laugh hide in the wind that followed his swinging hand? Did evil grit phantom teeth each time a dragon lost its head? Did world government learn leave one? Oh, there are questions here we dread. If a man protects a country that protects a buried age, is he just a local hero or a lock on heaven's gate? If the sea remembers everything that gods would like to hide, does it whisper rumor's name beside Joy Boy's failing tide? Who was Sword God Rumor? Dragon Slayer, Wandering Blade. Was he only Wano's guardian, or keeper of an older shade? Did he know the truth he guarded, or die still wondering why? No king ever came to meet him, except the one inside his eye. So, when you hear of Zoro raising Shusu against a newborn sky, remember the monk's old question: was Ryuma just a man with sword, or a forgotten pillar holding up a dawn he never lived to see? We do not answer, child. We only ask and let the steel reply. What is order? A catechism over broken backs. What is peace? Anesthesia for useful tyrants. They redacted centuries, embalmed the past in ash, called it justice, called it holy. Mika was laughter in a locked room. Joy Boy a promise on floodwater. After the bonfires and bands, a boy from dawn smiled anyway. Not because it didn't hurt, but because pain refused to own him. He drafts no decrees. He detonates despair with joy. He is the blasphemy the heavens fear. He is monkey delusion.
spotless hands. At Sebaldee, where collars gleam, can laughter puncture heaven's scheme? Whose bell resounded over cloud, Shandora's throat defiant loud. If saints wear silk and call it right, what pirate rings the buried light? Not treaty, code, nor writ, a rhythm under counterfeit, a pulse that riots through the chain, a hymn refusing scripted pain. He doesn't beg the world to heal, he laughs until the shackles peel. They gag the first, drown the second, the third turn gavel into grin. He is Monkey D. Luffy. Screams, I want to live, and wins a scholar marked for state-made sins. Impelled down bled the clock of hope at Marineford. Grief learned to cope. Did failure forge a truer blade? Did mercy teach the sharper trade? If falling taught him how to rise, whose hands thread the severed tie? Who hears the word beneath the roar, where Zunsha walks in ancient war? What oath protects a princess tied from thrones that covet what they hide? Are weapons just the names they choose? For lives they're scared they'll never bruise. When drowned time calls from stone and foam, who answers hearts or thrones of chrome? Indictment wrapped in glee, a paradox that sets you free. He will not preach or plead, he grins and tyrannies concede. No liturgy, no vestal mark, just rubber sunlight, spark on spark. A saint who never learned to kneel, a god who feels like something real. He is Monkey D. Luffy. One nation stitches smiles to skin, then calls the scar discipline. Who fed up people counterfeit, the drums awoke the sleeping bone. White hair at dawn through sinew shone. If freedom laughs like thunder's child, can empires hear it going wild? Joke or judgment's drum? Who told you joy was frivolous when joy is solvent for the rust? If prophecy required one, who said a boy can't be the sun? Which silence shatters first, their veil or myths they weaponized to jail? A kingdom vanished, chalked away, who mothers those they burned to gray? What stamp absolves 1,000 years? What file redacts 1,000,000,000 tears? And if the D is storm, not name, who claims the wreckage? Who the blame? Will memory joys unlearn its glass and let the sea through free at last? Will brands release their borrowed skin when names return to those within? Will scholars speak without the pyre? Will truth outlast approved desire? How many bells must skies recall before the golden debts all fall? He isn't altar, crown, nor Cody's resonance along the road. A joke too honest to be tame. first drowned the second. The third danced in irons and taught the chains to laugh while breaking. Do you hear it? Good, then run toward it. Sang to slaves before chains had names, whose laugh was heard beneath whips and flames, who danced in silence before sound was born, a rhythm older than God's own.
Before thrones rose and bloodlines swore, before men lied what laws were for,
There was a name the sky would sing, a myth that walked aflame with wings. Oh, did he blaze through storms with broken feet? Did he bleed for joy, not for defeat? Was his smile a blade the tyrants feared? A truth so loud the heavens feared. Who fed the hungry with boundless light? Who turned their chains to songs at night? Not prince, not beast, not holy shrine, just freedom burning, unconfined. Who laughs when the world forgets its name? Who dances in dust where none remain? What kind of God breaks locks with mirth and vanishes deep beneath the earth? Sun God Nico, the fire before the first empire. Sun God Nico, the freedom that walked through fire.
he came not robed nor crowned in gold, but barefoot bright and far too bold. No temple carved his tale in stone, just hearts that beat when left alone.
They hunted drums, they silenced flame, but echoes stayed when none remained. No scroll could cage the smile he bore. It lit the dark in every war. He wore no mask, he bowed to none. A rebel carved from molten sun. His voice was wind, his steps were tide. He came when hope had long since died.
They point and laugh before they say your name. They call you clown, idiot, accident, joke. But why do you keep showing up every time an error breaks? Why were you there on the Pirate King's ship? Why did you fall off the route and land exactly where history slipped?
You're insane, you're in pain, I can tell by what you're saying. Shadows creep, fears awake, in the dark there's no delay. And I'm Nightmare Freddy, haunting your mind in your head. I'm right behind. Better flash your lights, keep the monsters at bay. Clutch the holes all night, don't let them slip away. Close the closet tight, don't let me inside. You couldn't survive, no you can't hide. Flash your light or you will die. We're coming for you no matter how you try. We're just like the 27 creeping in the night. In this nightmare you'll never see the light. Darkness calls, hear the screams, echoes in the empty halls. Silent halls, broken dreams, shadows dance on cracked walls. I'm Nightmare Freddy, lurking near, feeding on your fear. Better flash your lights, keep the monsters at bay. Clutch the holes all night, don't let them slip away. Close the closet tight, don't let me inside. You can't survive, no you can't hide. Flash your light or you will die. We're coming for you no matter how you try. We're just like the 27 creeping in the night. In this nightmare you'll never see the light. In the shadows I await, silent, still and cold. Your heartbeat, it's my bait. Stories that I've told, don't turn away, don't look behind. Keep your flashlight on in the darkness. You'll be gone. Flash your light or you will die. We're just like the 27 waiting in the night. In this nightmare you'll never see the light. Nightmare Freddy's here, and he's alright. You're insane, you're in pain, I can tell by what you're saying. Shadows creep, fears awake, in the dark there's no delay. And I'm Nightmare Freddy, haunting your mind in your head. I'm right behind. Better flash your lights, keep the monsters at bay. Clutch the holes all night, don't let them slip away. Close the closet tight, don't let me inside. You couldn't survive, no you can't hide. Flash your light or you will die. We're coming for you no matter how you try. We're just like the 27 creeping in the night. In this nightmare you'll never see the light. halls. Silent halls, broken dreams, shadows dance on cracked walls. I'm nightmare Freddy, lurking near, feeding on your fear. Better flash your lights, keep the monsters at bay.
There we go. Okay.
If the world trips the same way over one man twice, is he really just a fool? Or a question no one wants to read out loud? Buggy, who are you really? Why were you cabin boy beside a redhead brat on Odo Jackson's deck? Why did one boy walk toward holy rooms while you fell off the roof like crack? Was it just bad luck when you missed the day they reached the end? Or did someone decide the punchline needed to survive instead? Why is your birth a blame while others have a flag and home? Why does Grand Line replace a family like a censor's foam? If Rocksteak's epic space fits neatly into two half hours, we know. Why does one look strange like yours and one look strange like Teacher's glow? Are you just an artist joke hidden in a line, or are you a fragment of a monster that the world forgot in time? Are you really just a clown, or a crown turned upside down? Are you failure dressed in pain, or a saint they cannot paint? Why does every era trip on you when bigger names should stand? Why do you keep waking up with history in your hand? Why can't you die even when the blade goes cleanly through? Why does your body scatter safely while other dreams turn blue? Did some old fruit just find a fool and laugh inside your veins? Or did someone warn a man who lives through every kind of pain? Why does fate drag you to impale down the day the world escapes? Why does straw hat use your fear to redraw all the shapes? Did you lead that prison break or only tremble in its light? Why did every lens choose you and others did the fight? If you hate that hat so loudly, why do you orbit every move? Are you running from that boy or guarding what he proves? Are you just a scrap bloodline from a Davy no one speaks? Did some rocks in God Valley leave two sharks for future freaks? If one shark grew into teaching, one hid behind a painted grin, did the world government miss you or mark you as a spare locked in? If there is
Why did Marine Ford turn you into hero of the screen? Why did every panic gesture look like something sharp between? When you held that frozen body, did you mean to steal the scene? Or did history choose your shadow for a joke it hasn't cleaned? Why do men who should not need you still stand under your flag? Why do Hawk and Crocodile let your emblem lead their rag? Are they using you as cover while they plot their private wars? Or do they know a masked bloodline that we only guess is yours? Why did you sail with red hair before the world knew either face? Why did one walk into the throne room while you took the circus place? If Shanks visits gods in secret while you play Yonko in the mud, are you only comic contrast or the other half of blood? If Emu watches from the dark at names that will not fade, does a painted clown on posters make that hidden hand afraid? When void century truth emerges and the old line cracks in two, will they find your family in the ruins, or will they find just you? Are you really just a clown, or a crown turned upside down? Are you harmless little noise, or the old king's lost decoy? Are you random tide debris, or a key they failed to see? When the final party shakes the sea, will your name be just a gag, or the answer to why me? Why do you survive every prison, every war, every era change? Why does the world government keep accidentally promoting you? Maybe you are nothing. Maybe you are no one. Or maybe the sea knows that behind one red nose is a question it is not ready to answer yet. Sit beside a pirate who dreams of crushing gods. And in one panel your eyes look like a shadow we have only seen behind a flower room throne. If
If a titanic fleet sails forward and an iceberg smiles in the dark, Kuzan, what side of history are you quietly freezing for? Why did a man of orders let one little girl escape a library's grave? Was that justice, forgetting its script, or just one giant silent wave? Why did you freeze so softly, then give Robin time to run? If you truly served their verdict, why leave any witness to the sun? Why did you drop straw hats to their knees and still refuse to kill? Was it debt to garb's old laughter, or your own cracked sense of will? If you call yourself lazy justice, why do your footsteps change so much? Are you following the code you left, or a promise you cannot touch? Kuzan, are you blizzard or are you bridge? Are you the cold that saves a life, or the ice beneath the ridge? If you stand between the fire and the children running free, are you guarding their tomorrow, or just tired of what you see? Are you iceberg waiting patient while the Titanic all rolls past? Will you shatter black flags only, or aim higher at a throne not built to last? On punk hazards and long days turned a continent to scar. Half boils under Sakazuki, half remembers who you are. Did you fight to take command, or just to block his burning law? When you walked away one ledge, was that loss or something raw? If you truly love the Navy, why leave its highest chair to flame? If you truly hated it, why does former Admiral still ring your name? Do you stand outside their justice now to judge it from the snow? Or did you see Emu's shadow once and choose to move below? Why join a crew that hunts for fruits and ears both to eat? Is a Titanic captain's coat just new frost around old heat? If Blackbeard is avalanche or rolling down on every shore, are you riding that disaster, or measuring what it's for? Does the ship's name make you smile when you walk along its deck? Do you hear a distant story about steel and ice and wreck? If the strongest darkness marches toward the gods who rule the map, are you there to help him reach them, or to spring a final trap? When you faced Garp on that island under Teach's grinning flag, were you stopping an old fool's suicide, or cutting off his drag? Why did your eyes in one harsh frame look like a crownless king? Is that Emu's echo in your gaze, or just the way we read the ink? If you share a pattern with the one who sits where no one knows, are you their lost candidate, or the ice that ends their reign when it finally snows? If Robin still walks forward on the path you left that day, are you watching from the shadow just to keep her out the fray? Kuzan, are you blizzard or are you bridge? Are you the hand that saves a child, or the knife beneath the fridge? If you sit beside a monster while your heart still says not that, are you hunting bigger demons, or just hiding from the fact? Are you iceberg under Titanic, waiting for the quiet hour? Is your real target a pirate, fought a comrade, you left a coat, you joined a flag that bites the sun. Your footsteps never walk in straight lines, yet they always leave one life behind. Until the day your ice cracks open and shows what you were aiming at. We only have questions. Is Kuzan just a man who walked away from justice? Or the winter that will finally make the quietest devil show its face? They say the first sun was buried under a lie so heavy the sea forgot its own color. They say a laugh once cracked the world, then vanished into stone and salt. Now I hear that same wrong rhythm beating in a boy who does not know he is late. Child of this fading age, when a fool's heart sounds like an ancient drum, do you call it chance or destiny? Listen to the tide when it tries to shape a name around its foam. Sun God Luffy, was it just a hungry kid reaching for a random fruit on deck? Or a fire older than the red line reaching back to guard his neck? If it is only rubber, why do ancient bells start ringing when he falls? Why do giants, fishmen, skyfolk turn their heads as if they hear forgotten calls? Did Joy Boy leave a wound inside the sea no century could truly seal? Did Nika leave a rhythm waiting for one Chester born enough to feel? If his name is just a joke scribbled small in pirate ink, why does every holy map look wrong each time this boy refuses to sing? Is he just a stranger with a straw hat and a dream too loud to be wise? Or the echo of a promise crawling back up through the cracks in the sky? Call it fate, call it error, call it drumbeat that refuses to die. Call it feast, call it war, call it dawn that will not ask permission to rise. Sun God Luffy, he does not ask for thrones, he only asks who still wants a seat to share his bread. He does not count bloodlines, only faces that the world decided should be dead. Where he walks abandoned flags remember how to flutter in the wind. Chains start shaking on their own, unsure if they were ever meant to win. Fishman Island waits beneath a ceiling painted like a gentle light. No dreams in silent wood of one voice strong enough to lift it to the sky. When his heartbeat matches bells that should have cracked in fire long ago, is the accident or blueprint finally moving in the flesh below? Is he just a captain dragging strays across the sea that loves to take? Or the bridge between three worlds, learning how to bend but not to break? Call it legend, call it error, written back into the waves
answer to a question even stones could only half understand. Sun God Lofi. In the highest room a shadow weighs out kingdoms petal light. Emu names erase your balance, calls it order, calls it right. Yet one laugh in lower seas makes quiet walls begin to shake. One fall, one rise, and every secret throne feels something start to wake. Soon as she marches under punishment, it barely can recall. Stirs in rusted armor at the memory of a call. Who gave this child the cadence of a god they tried to chain? Who let an old son wear a scarred smile and sail under a mortal name again? Is the end of one long winter or first morning that refuses not to stay? Is he cure for Joy Boy's failure or the that work was only set aside one day? Call it joke, call it verdict, call it line that finishes the lost story. Call it hand that pulls the map apart and sets the seas back into glory. Sun God Lofi.
Remember this, child. Prophecies do not seek saints. They seek hearts that will not learn how to yield. Joy Boy was the promise broken. Nika was the drum concealed. This boy is the moment both return in flesh too stubborn to kneel or run. When the red walls crack and every blue joins back into one. Ask the ocean who it waited for across 800 years of dark and doubt. It will not answer with a title, only breathe one name back out. Sun God Lofi.
What is freedom? Is it a beautiful lie dressed in flame? What is peace? Is it the silence that follows obedience? They burn the truth, branded the innocent, build their justice on backs bent in grief.
They silenced Nika, the first to laugh inside the shackles. They buried Joy Boy, the second son, who made a vow he could not keep.
And in that theater of cruelty, a boy laughed, not because he didn't feel pain, but because he chose to carry it. He did not liberate with law. He shattered the mask with joy. He is the heretic of heaven. He is the final sun god. He is Monkey D. Luffy. He was born with nothing, no crown, no claim, only fists that reached and fire untamed in a sea where kings devour the weak. He spoke of dreams when no one dared to speak. He didn't wear justice like a badge. He didn't worship names carved into flags. He walked the broken, the hungry, the shamed, and called them brothers, not by blood but by pain. What kind of fool sees beauty in a world like this? Perhaps the only one who could set it ablaze.
He saw the collars, the brands, the blood, where children were bought and gods drew mud. He saw the fishermen, eyes full of scars, begging beneath the thousand of stars. The celestial breed, robed in gold, laughed while mothers were shackled and sold. In merry joys they toasted sin, while silence wept deep from within. And still he grinned, not in mockery,
but defiance. He is the voice beneath the lash, the fire buried in the trash, the one who bleeds for those unseen, who rips the root, not just the green, not made for worship, nor built to serve. He is the tremor in the curve, a boy, perhaps, but make no mistake, he is the price your kings forsake.
they silenced Nika, they buried Joy Boy,
But they could not stop the third. He is the final sun god. He is Monkey D. Luffy.
they erased the name that knew too much. Joy Boy they called him, but truth they clutch. O'Hara burned, the scholars screamed, they killed the past to protect their scheme.
But the void speaks in inherited will, and Luffy is the echo that won't stay still.
He doesn't know his place in lore, but his heartbeat pounds the ancient war. What if the world fears not the blade, but the boy who remembers what joy once made? In Wano beneath the full sunrise, children laughed with stitched up eyes, smiles forged in slavery's hand, while tyrants gorged on poison land.
He fell, he broke, the drums began, the rhythm older than any clan.
And there he stood, hair white, soul burning, the sun, not divine, but yearning.
He is the blasphemy they dread, the laugh that walks among the dead. He does not preach, he does not kneel, he grins and makes the tyrant feel a god without doctrine, a saint without fear. He drinks the sorrow, swallows the sneer. No robe, no creed, no ancient rite, just fists in the light. He is the final flame, he is the final spark, he is the final sun god, he is Monkey D. Luffy. Will the slaves of Merijoy ever see the sea? Will the world government ever bleed? Will truth come from a devil fruit smile, or will we rot beneath denial? What is the cost of D? A question buried under centuries. Is freedom rebellion, or the refusal to forget pain? Luffy never asks, he acts. He's not only Nika reincarnate, he's not only Joy Boy reborn, he's not only prophecy fulfilled, he is anomaly, an interruption, a scar across the divine plan. Not because he seeks to lead, but because he refuses to follow. He danced in chains, and the gods bleed. He is the blade that never rusts, the drum that shatters sacred dust, the joke that kings pretend to scorn until it drowns them in the storm. He is joy carved into grief, a truth that offers no release. Not only savior, not only symbol, but soul and fire, who climbs higher and higher. Nika was the first, Joy Boy was the vow, but Luffy, he is the now, he is the final sun god. They will not remember the blood, they because it was pure, but because it refused to dim. They silenced the first, they buried the second, but the third one danced in chains and burned their world down laughing. He is the final sun god. He is Monkey D. Luffy.
Long before kingdoms, before conquest, before the calendar of kings, there was fire, there was rhythm, there was Nika. A name not spoken in scrolls, a beat not written in any hymn. But in the marrow of the broken, he lived. He was not the savior they wrote about. He was the one they feared would rise. The 1,000 winters could not bury him. They only fed the flame.
In a land with no name, where maps were lies and stars were tame, he walked barefoot upon the stone, with laughter sharp as breaking bone. Not born in temples nor hailed by priests, he feasted lasted tyrant feasts. They called him God to mask their dread. For every step he took, someone bled. His joy was not soft, it was storm. Where were you when the silence swept, when the minds grew fat with those who slept? He was there in blood-soaked caves, dancing with ghosts no prayer could save. They burned the drums, they buried the skin, but the rhythm clawed back from within. He taught the dead to hum again. He made the chained believe in rain. Not hope, not peace, but fury shaped his flame. O Nika, fire of the bound, whose echo haunts the burial ground. They stripped your name from every tongue, yet in our marrow it is sung. We howl your name in dust and dirt, we dance where generations hurt. The 1,000 winters could not win. Sun god Nika, rise again. What is a god without a shrine? What is a truth they called malign? He stood where prophets feared to tread, with laughter blooming where others bled. He kissed the leper, he mocked the crown, he flipped the altars upside down. His gospel was not inked in scroll, it bled through fields they could not hold. A myth they said, because memory.
Have you seen the children fed to flame? The islands crushed without a name. The sky tribes chained to breathless heights. The minks who howled on moonless nights. He walked through all, not as a saint, but as defiance without restraint. A rebel carved from older skies, who made the punished gods despise.
Not prophecy, but punishment return.
He ain't no puppet in divine disguise. He's the vengeance in 1,000 cries. He laughed in dungeons, danced in pits, cracked the sky with fire-lit fists. No council crowned him, no book remains, but rebels trace his name in veins. They hunted him through ashen age, but truth don't die, it turns to rage.
Nika, wrath in burning chains, who broke the sun into bloodstains. They drowned your tale in empire's ink, but still we rise and still we think. The drums return in rebel breath, in every vow that spits at death. The 1,000 winters could not hold. Sun god Nika, forged in gold. They made no grave. still hums his song beneath the leaf. No monk was there to write him clean. No martyr's robe, no temple scene. Just ash in the rhythm it became. A rain that danced without a name. They did not bury him. They did to erase their
Shame wherever the wind forgets to bow. He waits, he watches, even now. The stars that blink above the tide, nowhere his laughter chose to hide. And though no tongue will speak it plain, the weak still whisper through the pain. He was here, he will return. With every whip, the heavens burn. Nika does not vanish, he recedes like tide.
What if the gods still dream of fire?
What if the lie breaks and we inspire?
What if the world was meant to break so Nika's drums could once more ring?
Not savior, not king, but spark in every suffering thing. Tell them the history's made of screams, not parchment crowns or scholar dreams. They wrote the victors, burned the rest, but Nika beat in every chest. He ain't no tale, the nobles tell. He's chains that laughed, he's rebel spell. You won't find him in holy hymns. He's carved in scars and severed limbs. There was a war, before the swords, before the lore. And in that war, a single name made tyrants kneel, then hide in shame. He did not win by blade or beast. He did not beg, he did not feast. He danced where others dared not go, and left his fire in the snow. Oh, sacred beat the gods deny. Oh, sun that bleeds across the sky. We do not bow, we do not break. We rise for Nika, for his sake. The thousand winters cannot dim the fire that laughs, the lightless hymn. Sun god Nika, we remember.
They buried his rhythm, but the earth still hums. They silenced his flame, but the wind still drums. Not myth, not mercy, but memory, unbound. He is not coming. He never left. The thousand winters were never cold, because he danced through every one, forever in flame. Sun god Nika.
Before crowns learned to pretend they were suns, before maps claimed the horizon as property, a laugh walked out of fire and taught daylight how to stand. They named that first lesson Sun God Nika. Who was he before language grew armor? A rhythm in sandals, a lantern in motion, a scar on night that would not close. Did chains learn fear of footsteps, or love of falling off? When he smiled, did iron taste like salt and cough? Two spears crossed over law like broken antlers, one for breaking rules, one for carrying children across rules. If day is kingdom, who broke its gate? If fire has grammar, who spoke it straight? Oh, winds that nurse a beaten drum, oh, tides that hush yet never succumb. When will the shackles forget their art? When will the shackled rename their heart? Sun god Nika, silk wove a courthouse out of smoke. Priest fed Santa Claus till noon looked like night. They hid the word in a jar and buried the jar under order. Order sprouted soldiers, soldiers learned a dance called kneel. He answered with a beat you could not confiscate. Every rib remembered its job, was his mask of food renamed to hide the sun. Was rubber only laughter teaching muscle how to run? If laughter is a key, which lock does it betray? If dawn is inheritance, who signs for it today? Oh, winds that carry broken drums, oh, waves that memorize ancient tongues. When shall the chains forget their sting? When shall the shackled learn to sing? Write his name where salt can read. Let stone confess the sun we need. Sun god Nika. Giants carve panels, flood flame field. Wood that sweats old fire when you press your ear. A bell far south kept copper time. A beast remembered roads between days. None of this was after. It was before the lie took root. The first Nika walked, and even mountains practiced breathing. They called hunts festivals, they called chains contracts, they called stolen bread a tax. He called the crowd a choir, he called the rope a question, he called a gate a door that forgotten its job, and doors when reminded tend to whir. If sovereigns hate drums, let them hate louder. If silence builds walls, bring stronger powder. If night demands rent, pay with song until night moves out. If fear were silk, pull the thread and watch it doubt. A ladle unstolen, a window unboarded, a name unshortened back to its vows. A child who slept without counting boots outside. Miracles grow like that, sideways until even statues lean to listen. Is Nika one unbroken flame or many borrowed coals? Do we wear him like a memory or walk him like our souls? If dawn is a verb, who conjugates it here? If freedom is practice, who trains past fear? Oh, winds that lift the shaken lung, oh, waves that hum what must be sung. When shall the sleeping fire ignite? When shall the day devour the night? Carve the name in bleeding clay. Stand up and teach your bones to say, Sun god Nika. Sun god Nika. Sun god Nika. Sun god Nika. Did earth strike back because fire grew honest? Did a serpent of hellfire coil roots to test the promise? If crowns will not kneel, why did the sky sit still? If laws are nets, who cut their threaded will? What price did daylight pay to walk without permission? What price did we pay to forget the definition? If you walk until a laugh finds you. If you are bound, breathe until your bones drum true. If you are alone, share heat one palm at a time. If you are many, remember dawn is a practice, not a sign. Ask not what is Nika. Ask where do I put the light. Ask not will dawn forgive. Ask how do I become bright. Oh, winds that carry broken drums to shore.
while, let they arrive and stay somehow. Sanganika, Sanganika, Sanganika,
This laat ons splanger substitutes. It is the first fire that you starts jog. Whenever lies and asked to in my land, so with the life strong enough to work and breathe again until the peat says dawn.
Sanganika.
Senji.
You're insane, you're in pain, I can tell by what you're saying. Shadows creep, fears awake, in the dark there's no delay. And I'm nightmare Freddy, haunting your mind in your head. I'm right behind. Better flash your lights, keep the monsters at bay. Clutch the holes all night, don't let them slip away. Close the closet tight, don't let me inside. You couldn't survive, no you can't hide. Flash your light or you will die. We're coming for you no matter how you try. We're just like the 27 creeping in the night. In this nightmare you'll never see the light. Darkness calls, hear the screams, echoes in the empty halls. Silent halls, broken dreams, shadows dance on cracked walls. I'm nightmare Freddy, lurking near, feeding on your fear. Better flash your lights, keep the monsters at bay. Clutch the holes all night, don't let them slip away. Close the closet tight, don't let me inside. You can't survive, no you can't hide. Flash your light or you will die. We're coming for you no matter how you try. We're just like the 27 creeping in the night. In this nightmare you'll never see the light. In the shadows I await, silent, still and cold. Your heartbeat, it's my bait. Stories that I've told, don't turn away, don't look behind. Keep your flashlight on, in the darkness you'll be gone. Flash your light or you will die. We're just like the 27 waiting in the night. In this nightmare you'll never see the light. Nightmare Freddy's here. You're insane, you're in pain. I can tell by what you're saying. Shadows creep, fears awake. In the dark, there's no delay. And I'm nightmare Freddy, haunting your mind in your head. I'm right behind. Better flash your lights, keep the monsters at bay. Clutch the holes all night, don't let them slip away. Close the closet tight, don't let me inside. You couldn't survive, no you can't hide. Flash your light or you will die. We're coming for you no matter how you try. We're just like the 27 creeping in the night. In this nightmare you'll never see the light. Darkness calls, hear the screams, echoes in the empty halls. Silent halls, broken dreams, shadows dance on cracked walls. I'm nightmare Freddy, lurking near, feeding on your fear. Better flash your lights, keep the monsters at bay. Clutch the holes all night, don't let them slip away. Close the closet tight, don't let me inside. You can't survive, no you can't hide. Flash your light or you will die. We're coming for you no matter how you try. We're just like the 27 creeping in the night. In this nightmare you'll never see the light. In the shadows I await, silent and still and cold. Your heartbeat, it's my bait. Stories that I've told, don't turn away, don't look behind. Keep your flashlight on in the darkness. You'll be gone. Flash your light or you will die. We're just like the 27 waiting in the night. In this nightmare you'll never see the light. Nightmare Freddy's here, and he's alright. You're insane, you're in pain. I can tell by what you're saying. Shadows creep, fears awake. In the dark, there's no delay. And I'm nightmare Freddy, haunting your mind in your head. I'm right behind. Better flash your lights, keep the monsters at bay. Clutch the holes all night, don't let them slip away. Close the closet tight, don't let me inside. You couldn't survive, no you can't hide. Flash your light or you will die. We're coming for you no matter how you try. We're just like the 27 creeping in the night. In this nightmare you'll never see the light. Darkness calls, hear the screams, echoes in the empty halls. Silent halls, broken dreams, shadows dance on cracked walls. I'm nightmare Freddy, lurking near, feeding on your fear. Better flash your lights, keep the monsters at bay. Clutch the holes all night, don't let them slip away. Close the closet tight, don't let me inside. You can't survive, no you can't hide. Flash your light or you will die. We're coming for you no matter how you try. We're just like the 27 creeping in the night. In this nightmare you'll never see the light. In the shadows I await, silent, still and cold. Your heartbeat, it's my bait. Stories that I've told, don't turn away, don't look behind. Keep your flashlight on in the darkness. You'll be gone. Flash your light or you will die. We're just like the 27 waiting in the night. In this nightmare, you will never see the light. Nightmare Freddy's here, and he's alright.
You're insane, you're in pain, I can tell by what you're saying. Shadows creep, fears awake, in the dark there's no delay. And
I'm Nightmare Freddy, haunting your mind in your head. I'm right behind. Better flash your lights, keep the monsters at bay. Clutch the holes all night, don't let them slip away. Close the closet tight, don't let me inside. You couldn't survive, no you can't hide. Flash your light or you will die. We're coming for you no matter how you try. We're just like the 27 creeping in the night. In this nightmare, you'll never see the light. Darkness calls, hear the screams, echoes in the empty halls. Silent halls, broken dreams, shadows dance on cracked walls. I'm Nightmare Freddy, lurking near, feeding on your fear. Better flash your lights, keep the monsters at bay. Clutch the holes all night, don't let them slip away. Close the closet tight, don't let me inside. You can't survive, no you can't hide. Flash your light or you will die. We're coming for you no matter how you try. We're just like the 27 creeping in the night. In this nightmare, you'll never see the light. In the shadows I await, silent, still and cold. Your heartbeat, it's my bait. Stories that I've told, don't turn away, don't look behind. Keep your flashlight on in the darkness. You'll be gone. Flash your light or you will die. We're just like the 27 waiting in the night. In this nightmare, you will never see the light. Nightmare Freddy's here, and he's alright.
you're insane, you're in pain, I can tell by what you're saying. Shadows creep, fears awake.